friends, and welcome to South African Homesteader. Today we are going to be transplanting our papaya seeds, or some people call it pawpaw, and we are going to be taking the little seedlings, pricking them out and putting them in some cups. Now, with the papaya seeds, what we do is I normally just take it and I sprinkle it all over a little plastic container. You can take a seedling tray, you can take anything that is quite flat, and I just spread it, and lightly, very lightly, do I put some vermiculite on top. That's just to retain water, so that in case you don't, I actually put it in a little dome with a lid on it, so that I don't need to water it. After 2 weeks I will check. I do take seed starting mix that is quite light. So firstly, what I do is, if I use used cups, the first thing I do is I clean out the cups, as you'll see in this little clip here. So after the cups are cleaned, I then label the cups and I put the date on there that I transplant the seedlings. So here the cups are all ready and filled with soil. So let's start pricking out, and that's the first one. You can see the roots over there, and I'll be planting that in this pot. And I will then continue the same process until all of this is done. So the dome causes a like a germination chamber, whereby you have the evaporation, the condensation, and then it moistens the soil. So the soil stays moist, and therefore I didn't need to water it. So the technique that I use is I use the pricking out method, which I found to be quite successful at it. I used it for quite a few of my seedlings in the past, and I decided to attempt it with a papaya. I then start the process of pricking out each seedling and planting it in the pot. Now I'm very careful not to disturb the roots, so I sort of wiggle them away from each other, and I then plant it in there. The soil is slightly moist, very slightly. I don't actually moisten it because before I plant it, because I don't want them to get into a too moist or too cold environment compared to what they've been used to. So what I do is I let it stand for a little bit, a couple of hours, and I will then afterwards I will add a little bit of moisture in the form of water. I will spray bottle it with water, and I will then wait for it to grow. So sometimes one becomes a little bit despondent if on the first attempt your seeds don't germinate, or they germinate but perhaps your seedling doesn't grow. But you need to keep trying, and you need to find out what works best for you. Not everything works the same for everybody. I planted these, and in Cape Town, South Africa, it was late autumn when I started the germination process. I did put it under lights until it germinated, and then I took it out. Now you will notice that some of the seedlings have only they don't have the true leaves yet. Some do, but they're tiny. But I have found that not with these specific papaya seeds, but with other seeds, it has worked for me because the root systems were quite healthy. Previously, I had sown papaya seeds, and they germinated and they even grew, but I just feel that this way I have more control over. I can actually see the roots at the bottom. I can see the system of roots, and the mix that I use is also a lot more conducive to healthy growth of the seedling. So I hope that you try this. I hope that it works for you, and I hope that I have been of some help for you in trying to grow papaya trees. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Leave a comment if you have any questions, or if you would like to leave a comment about how you perhaps do it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It will really help grow my channel so that I can help other people to grow with having made my past mistakes, and perhaps they would have made the same mistake and they can learn from my videos. So like I said, please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I will catch you in my next video. So from me, Haria at South African Homesteader, until next time.